was the second time I've ever heard the real song.
Yeah. See, I've heard it a fair bit.
Yeah.
That was before down here.
Okay, so we want landing gear down. Gear down. And we'll go flaps 10.
Flaps 10.
And eventually we'll go 15.
Yep. All good. Visual.
You see a runway anywhere?
Yeah, straight ahead, straight over.
Oh, that's easy. You know what I'm going to have to do, don't you? Just going to have to do it. Remember all that training?
There we go. Yeah,
Remember all the training that you did?
yeah, there you go, doing it.
Oh, good. Up there like a yo-yo. Fast, high. Go flaps 15 now.
Well, we're certainly keeping up the Australian content there. That's a bloke out of Melbourne. He was born in Melbourne, 33 years of age, and stands fairly tall at 1.93 metres. Name? Vance Joy. I think we should go now to Angus and Julia Stone. I think this one. Come on, right? No, full well. This is quite appropriate because very shortly we'll take you up on the way at 7:37. Well, the interview, so to speak, raising money for spinal research. That comes up right after we do Angus and Julia Stone. This track for us. Don't we play the very best music at Cairns FM? Oh, it's nice being at your place.
It's not having you at my place, right?
Yes.
Who's got who at whose place here?
Okay. Here we go.
When we get out over this water, we're going to stay on the runway heading after landing.
Yep.
Then we're going to turn out to the east. I'll get us to about 10,000 feet on heading select and that. And then I'll set Cairns back up again on the FMC and then put it all back together, you know.
Yep. About that.
Ogres.
Yep.
That'll do. Positive right.
Yep. Right.
Gear up. That's 5. You just crank the altitude to 10,000. Set up Cairns as an arrival now.
Yeah.
This is Cairns Today.
Tomorrow morning from 7 o'clock, a virtual flight around Australia for charity, Oz Flight 2021, raising money for the Perry Cross Spinal Research Foundation. Now, one of the crew members is Tony Ralph, who's just flown in, so to speak, to have a chat with me. Tony, can you start out by asking about the Perry Cross Spinal Research Foundation, and where are they?
Okay, well, look, basically, they are Oz Flight Queensland. They've been around for a few years, and essentially what they're doing is raising money for research for a cure for paralysis. Predominantly paralysis caused by spinal cord injuries.
How long did you say they've been around?
To be honest with you, I'm not 100% sure. I got involved with them because my son, who happens to be quadriplegic, has been raising money for them for a couple of years, and we thought we'd get this little charity a little boost along by helping him raise funds by doing this charity flight around Australia this weekend.
Well, it certainly comes straight from the heart, doesn't it? Now, your son is Steve, I think, from memory.
That's right, yeah.
Steve, now this incident, I'm reading it from Google, I hope I get the information right. He suffered a spinal cord injury in 2017, I believe. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
And it says here, in Australia, around one person sustains a spinal cord injury every day, and many of these individuals are under the age of 24. There are currently 15,000 Australians living with spinal cord injury. Now, tomorrow morning, Saturday morning at 7 o'clock, you and that small team start flight tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. in a flight simulator. Would you like to tell us all about that, please?
Yeah, and one of these courses is actually built a full-size 737 flight deck in my garage, so it's the same dimensions, operation is the same as the real aircraft. I've had the sim for about 11 years now, and I've done several flights with the sim, raising money for charity in the past. And this is the inaugural Oz Flight weekend. It's coming up tomorrow.
Strange. Tony, sorry, I've got a habit of jumping in there. Strange as it may seem, a qualified pilot of any kind.
Even stranger.
No.
I've got a couple of friends who are commercial pilots who have seen me operate with him, and they pat me on the back and me that I would be able to do a real one, but I think the 15,000 reality of a real one might be a bit of a shock for me having just been.
I'm not too sure, Tony, if I want to jump in a real plane and a real 737 and fly with you, but I'm quite Tony, because this broadcast is being done over 2 days from 7 o'clock tomorrow morning, Saturday, that everyone that's interested, we can actually see this online, can't we? We can actually see it on the internet.
Yeah, 100%. We've got cameras throughout the flight deck. We're also broadcasting, yes, as you say, live on the internet, live streaming video. The best place to learn about the event and even to get connected or even better still make a donation is through our website, which is mangrove, mangrove.com.au. And, there's just various buttons there for what to provide, make a donation, purchase through the merchandise shop, which is great. And obviously all this money goes to a very, very worthwhile research foundation. And we're expecting it to be an entertaining and fun event as well. There's a serious side to the fundraising, but having said that, what we're really after, as you said, is a small team of people spending an entire weekend sitting in a box in a garage. So if we can get as many people as possible, even just joining in, watching the feed, they can interact with us through that feed as well.
Oh, great. So they can actually have a bit of a chat with you online.
Yeah. So there's an interactive, text chat for the person watching, but what we've done is we've created a role for someone to monitor that chat, so that there'll always be someone watching that, responding to people that are watching along with us. So if there's any questions at all they've got about the flight deck or the operation or anything else, any problems with it, the line back to help with any sort of question.
But I suppose, Tony, the main thing is if they want to chat with you online, even though you're doing a simulator there, you don't want them calling you in those vital parts where you're taking off or landing.
That's exactly right, 100% right. We've got the pilot flight, the first officer. We've created a role, we're calling it the second officer, and our first role is to monitor the feed and respond to people.
Okay.
So we're not interrupting the flying aircraft.
We don't want to have any sort of turbulence in the cockpit or anything harassing coming along the way. So that sounds pretty good to me. Is this the first time that money has been raised this way? And how much do you reckon you hope to raise?
Well, that's a double barrel question. The first part of that answer is no, it's not the first time that we've used the simulator for raising money. Since probably the last 10 years, every November we do a week-long flight around the world each year. Slightly bigger team of people and slightly more intense episodes, 24 hours a day for 7 days. And we do that typically each year, raising money for the Royal Flying Doctors Service. So it's not a new concept, but I've decided to create this one in the middle of the year, intending to go as far away from November as we can get it, so we're not overloading people with flight simulation fundraising. And so this is the inaugural Oz flight event. The other one we do in November is known as World Flight, and that's actually been going for longer than I've had a simulator.
I'm speaking today to Tony Ralph. Tony Ralph and his crew take off tomorrow morning at 7 o'clock. They're raising money for the Perry-Cross Spinal Research Foundation. Tell me, I've heard personally of the Perry-Cross Spinal Research Foundation. In your mind, is it very much out there, or does the Research Foundation need to be given a bit of oomph so the general population knows about it?
Look, I think that they have their own sort of marketing departments and what have you, and I think they do a pretty good job. But to be honest, it's still marketing is impacted by the unheard at the moment. So whatever we can do to help raise awareness of them, we intend to do it. Yeah.
When did you first become involved with the Research Foundation?
Look, my son's been raising money for them. Steve's been raising money for them for a couple of years. Obviously from the time it was actually in 2017, it's quite debilitating and life-changing thing when these things happen. So he's had a year or, almost 2 years of hospitalisation and rehabilitation, what have you. So that brought us up to about the end of 2019. I think he's been involved for a year or two, raising money with him, and I've known that he's been doing that. But I suppose it was a twinge of conscience for me where during those last couple of years, I'm going out and doing fundraising for the Royal Flying Doctor Service, and he's going and doing fundraising for spinal cord research, and I thought, well, maybe I should kick in and help him along with that. So that's how I got involved, and I've known about him, through him for the last probably 2 years.
And it's got your support can help find a cure for paralysis for all. It's all about making the impossible possible. You have the opportunity to join us and promise in the future where paralysis can be cured. It's not a question of if, but when paralysis has a devastating impact on tens of thousands of lives in Australia and millions globally. Together, we can achieve more and get there faster. So tomorrow, when we take off at 7 o'clock, people can come on board, so to speak, with a virtual passenger, as long as they give a little bit, give as much as they can, and they can do that by dipping into, what was the website, Mangrove?
Yeah, mangrove.com.au.
And just before we go to that, Tony, tell me, do you have much interaction there with air traffic control?
Yeah, we do. Essentially, once again, these people are all volunteers that are helping us with this, but yeah, so essentially we'll have a full complement. We're expecting to do, I must say, we're expecting to have a full complement of air traffic controllers. So when we do these flights, we do it, as you pointed out, I'm not a real-world pilot, never flown a plane, but we do actually, as far as is possible, adhere to real-world procedures, and that includes the filing of flight plans, requesting airways clearance from the controllers, then briefing of the clearance, getting taxi instructions, and so on and so on. So it's an interesting insight into what goes on in a real aircraft up the front when you're normally in the back. And of course, since 9/11, you don't get the opportunity anymore to see or have any exposure really to the front of the aircraft. So it's because in actual fact, part of the pre-flight checklist is to lock the cockpit door in. So in essence, it's a great way for people that may even have a baby is what's going on at the front of an airplane to jump on and watch what does go on.
You tell me, in the flight simulator, is there a toilet?
No, there isn't.
Sorry, Tony, I couldn't help myself on that one.
That's a fair question, but no, there isn't.
How many people, and if I hadn't already asked this question, I'm going to ask it again anyway. There's a total, I take this, 2 or 3 in the cockpit.
But 2 to fly the plane.
2 to fly the plane, and you have a third person there to do the chats.
Yeah, mostly that's what it's around. So there's only 5 of them. It's not incredibly grueling, but, it's a little bit different, let's say that.
And so you've got virtual pilots fundraising for charity, flying in a Boeing 737. How many guys have you got all together? Because it's over 48 hours.
There's only 5 of us doing the lot.
5 of us doing the lot. And just give us an indicator as to what areas. I believe I've lost the script on this one, Tony. And thank God I'm not flying. Thank God I'm not flying the 737 tomorrow morning. Otherwise, I'd have my hand smacked straight away. But I seem to recall you're taking off the flights around Australia. The virtual flight starts off, I believe, in Sydney.
That's right. Yeah, our first leg is Sydney to Brisbane. And the next one is Brisbane to Cairns.
Right.
So, for your listeners, tomorrow, we're virtually leaving Sydney at 7 a.m. tomorrow morning. So obviously you're more than welcome to join in the fun all the way up. But
I will be watching.
Very good.
I will be watching.
For people that are, Cairns locals and are familiar landing and taking off out of Cairns, you've just got to do the numbers to work out roughly when we'll be there. I think we'll be there around lunchtime. It'll be around lunchtime by the time we're out of Sydney, into Brisbane, out of Brisbane and into Cairns. that'll be a few hours pass by, but it's simple enough to jump online and check where we're up to in any case, as we're getting closer. We also have, while we're streaming, we also have a kind of a moving map which will indicate where we're currently at in scheme of things.
Well, I'm getting a bit excited myself.
Yeah. So we basically, the first day is Sydney, Brisbane, Cairns, Cairns to Darwin to Alice Springs. Now, our arrival in Alice Springs, what we're planning to do is something a little bit special there, which you won't see in the real world. We're planning on doing a touch and go in Ayers Rock prior to our landing in Alice Springs. So that might be worth watching. That'll be the end of tomorrow's flight.
I can see the time is getting away with us a little wee bit on this one, but for people tomorrow morning, Saturday morning from 7 o'clock onwards that want to be in on this, the flight simulator, and like you're flying a 737, you and a whole lot of crew members, another 4 pilots there along the way. It's being done on the VATSIM network, the way I read it.
That's right.
Can you just tell us about how can people access this program tomorrow? Tell us about VATSIM. What is it?
Well, okay, VATSIM is basically virtual air traffic control. That's what we're talking about. It's virtual air traffic simulation. So the VATSIM network, for the average person just wanting to join in the fun tomorrow, they don't need to know about VATSIM at all.
No, that's not cloud issues.
Yeah, but what VATSIM is providing us with is the network that allows controllers and virtual pilots to all be talking together and watching each other's progress on radar screens and so on. So the VATSIM network facilitates this virtual flying hobby. Let's put it that way. So when we're flying our flight simulator around, someone else sitting somewhere else in the world, can be anywhere, can be the air traffic controller, and they can see a little radar screen just like a real air traffic controller and see our plane on that screen.
Well, I'm going to be having a look at this tomorrow morning. So tell me, just to cut to the chase, so to speak, for those people tomorrow morning that want to, or any part over the weekend, have a hop on the internet and have a look, what's the best way of going into it?
The simplest way is to that website we mentioned before, that mangrove.com.au.
Ah, that's what we wanted, the Mangrove Network.
Yeah, just mangrove.com.au is the best place to go. You can find OzFlight on Facebook as well, if you just do the typical, the @ symbol and then OZFLIGHT. There's a Facebook presence, a Facebook page for OzFlight, and also it's actually set up as an online event as well. So,
Tony, I can see that the plane is on the runway and we're just about ready to take off right now. We have to take off from this interview. I'm going to let you go, but you and a small crew of 4 pilots tomorrow morning will be flying a 737, a Boeing 737, sorry, let's do that bit again, a Boeing 737, a flight simulator. We're all looking forward to that, and of course we're raising money for the Spinal Research Foundation, and we want everybody to come on board. They can donate as well through mangrove.com.au.
Yeah, correct.
All right, Tony, thank you so much for your time today, and happy flying tomorrow and raising money for spinal research.
Look, thank you very much, Brian, and a big shout out to the people at Cairns FM for giving us this wonderful plug.
Okay, we'll be flying with you tomorrow morning.
Greatly appreciate it. You take care.
Okay, happy flying.
There you go. Fun interview. Excellent. Yeah, it's good, eh? Excellent.
Local community radio.
He was really thorough, wasn't he?
Oh, yeah. It was, good interview,
Local
really.
community radio. Cairns FM 89.1.
Being connected matters in a big country. To help connect friends, families, businesses, regions and cities, the Australian government is delivering its $110 billion infrastructure plan. We're upgrading